survived.
All right, we are back.
Oh, shit.
Just want to make sure everything sounds good. Okay, looks good. All right, so last we left off, many a team got their hotel, had fun in their own different ways. Corum and Nidak, you flew out immediately after seeing Corum, saw a bulletin for his mother. Immediately flying to where the location is, which is a separate island within Naboo itself, but kind of out of the governmental jurisdiction, kind of leaving one spot for all the scum of the planet to do their own things so they don't kind of spread amongst the planet itself. If there's some interest, you do go into the cantina. You do find 4 Zygerians there. One of them a female that Corum recognizes, but Corum keeping his head in a cloak, makes sure that she doesn't recognize him. Lets you know that she wants your mother procured back, and the last time that they saw her and are currently tracking her is in the woods outside of Theed. Once you get her and you figure everything out, you have a way to contact them back, but there's no way to contact them just for communication. It's only a contact verifying that the job is done. You guys fly back, and then that we kind of ended off the night there. So we're going to start off with the new day. Since you guys, or at least everybody who's in the inn itself, the rooms you guys were given from the madam are all luxury suites. If you wake up and you decide to stay in the room, there is a balcony that looks over the ocean line that is beautiful. Depending on which side of the building you're on, you either see all ocean line or you see ocean line and forest. Nonetheless, it is a beautiful morning out, as usually Naboo is. It is kind of that antithesis of the perfect kind of location travel. You hear the birds in the morning. You get that perfect spring breeze. And there's no major things unless there's something on your own plate that you have to address right away. So, before we get to the main plot of the day, I'm going to go around to different people and see if there's anything they want to do. So, for Akimbo and Marg, you guys are in your own room. Anything you want to do?
Breakfast. We out.
In bed?
Some breakfast, man.
Or are we going somewhere?
We'll go somewhere and get some breakfast.
All right. That means I'll put clothes on. What good breakfast places are around here?
Oh no, let's go walk and find out.
Okay. Do you guys have your armor on, or are you guys wearing casual?
Light suit, no armor.
Okay. All right.
Party fit.
You
I
guys
brought war here.
You guys start heading out, and as you guys go down to the main floor, you guys are currently on the 5th floor. You guys go on the main floor. Because anybody who could be at this specific location is supposed to be very high class. There's no difference between the floors. It's all supposed to be luxury. Currently, right now, early in the morning, the main floor has been converted into a large eatery. A luxury half inside, half outside patio breakfast eatery. Everybody here has on kind of their like Sunday's brunch best on kind of right now. Most of them have like the nice shirts with the designer scarves that aren't meant to actually keep them warm, but they're to be fashionable. A lot of people, kind of sitting there, legs crossed. You do see kind of like the champagne breakfast of sorts. Immediately, as you guys walk downstairs and you guys look at it, you do see A very, very noble-ish Zabrak just kind of stand there with a very tidy suit and just like a towel over his arm while he's holding like a bottle of champagne. Are you looking for some food, or would you like some assistance getting anything else?
Yeah, we'd like a table for two, please.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Please follow. And he just starts walking over. He moves over like a little spot to separate like the riffraff outside from the people who are inside, and he kind of moves further in. Inside or out?
Outside, please.
Okay. He immediately takes you to the outside portion. He immediately kind of has another person. They immediately pull out the chairs for each one of you to let you sit down. He immediately brings over a glass without asking, pours each one of you some champagne, brings out like a small little dish of like local like roasted veggies for like a starter, and then he just immediately just head nods to you. Someone will be over for a second for some food. He just immediately walks away.
Thank you.
The place
Oh,
currently
like
right now is
sand.
super. Oh, go ahead.
It's rough. Of course, it's irritating, and it gets everywhere. Continue.
Currently right now, as you guys are on the outside portion of this breakfast eatery, the street that you came in on from leading into here is busy right now. You guys haven't really seen the morning portion of this town yet, and it seems like currently right now everybody is either finishing getting to their jobs for their morning shift, or they're waiting for the certain stores in the area to open up. But no matter what, everybody in the morning, at least 75% of the crowd walking around, is wearing like, I'd say, very, very luxurious casual clothes. Very, very simple, comfy clothes, but it is very designer walking around. We're going to come back to you two. We'll go over to Corum and Nidak. I can't remember. Did you guys stay in the ship? You did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
We did.
it is.
Yeah, it ended. I think it went to black with us in the cockpit drinking with Aurora.
That's right. You wake up to the sounds of, you see the light kind of peering through the actual visor of the actual ship itself. You do see the little bit of the illuminated lighting of different ships taking off, as you see like a little bit of their engine fuel kind of shoot off as they take off, and it kind of shoots a little bit of light that wakes you up in the morning. Not so much so that it kind of disturbs your sleep. You did get enough, but it is kind of your wake-up call as you start seeing this through the actual view window.
If you're okay with it, Ben, I would like to say that Nidak woke up first, and he is in the galley at the mall, and he's working on a lightsaber hilt, twisting black and brown material around it. But next to him is a bowl of cereal with a big glass of milk that hasn't been poured on it because it doesn't want to be soggy. And then go from there.
Okay.
If that's
Yeah, I'll come down. And be like, what you doing there?
hopefully getting ready to regain what was lost and in honesty, make it better. But a better question is, when we get back with the rest of the group, I will be honest with you, Captain. If you press the issue, we go and find your mother first. If the others don't like it, you're quite convincing, and I have been known to sway someone once or twice. So, but eat up, you're a growing boy.
I'll see the cereal and just be like, thanks. I appreciate it. I could afford it myself, man. I mean, I'll let them know the situation. It's on them. I don't know what they've got going on, but If it ends up just being you and me, then again, I'll burn half of this goddamn planet to the ground, but I'm getting her.
I mean, whatever happens, Captain, you, me, we're getting your mother back. I've lost family, not by blood, but those who have treated me well. And I would, as you said, burn the galaxy to get them back. So, until the end, I mean.
Appreciate it. And I was like with a spoon in my mouth, like a mouthful. I just like holding the bow, like pull my fist out to fist bump you.
Still twining the fist bump.
I don't know if did you. All right, so I'm looking at some of my notes here, Nidak. I know I gave you the 2 sabers that become a double bladed, right?
The master saber that we got from the temple, which doesn't have a working Kyber saber at this point.
Yeah, so
See, this one was
Kyber crystal. Sorry.
this one's old. This was like early on notes. It says you have it.
Mm.
It was 2 sabers together become 1 double sided. It says. Did that get broken?
might have got broken.
Yes.
Was this like pre-break time where we had another player?
I got Jarek Karn, highest rank Mando, Korban.
Yeah.
Around that. So it might have been pre that, yeah. I don't know. I've also got a master amulet.
Mm.
So regardless, I don't think you have the master amulet. So I'm just going to be like, hey, I totally forgot I had this laying around in my junk. And I'm going to like pull it out and be like, you could probably do something more with this than I can. And I'm going to chuck you the amulet.
Let's interrupt. I remember where you got the double-sided lightsaber from. So you guys were inside the Jedi Temple where he got the actual Master Saber, but you guys found it by the holocrons. You guys found a broken lightsaber that's a double-sided, and it was separated in the middle.
Sure. So, but yeah, so I chuck you the amulet, so you've got that.
Can I do an investigation check on the amulet? I will catch it and nod with full gladness.
You would have to
I
give me a
hope you
religion
do
check,
well.
actually.
What did my D&D Beyond
Damn space monks.
Mm-hmm. Space monk wizards. I gotta remember what the notes are for this thing.
$19 on the religion check.
Okay. Trying to find notes for the amulet. Okay. The amulet itself seems to possess no necessary properties on its own, but it seems to contain maybe memories in it. Without actually fully like wearing it and attune yourself to it, you can't really know any more than that. It is currently edged in the with an old Republic symbol on it, not the current Republic symbol on it.
I will on my head and tuck it away in a pouch for the time being.
Okay.
All things find their way with the Force. Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, we'll give everybody an hour or so. If we don't hear from them, we'll comms them and tell them to get their asses back here.
We'll come back to you then. We'll go to Thisk and Jarek. Same thing. Wake up in the morning. Beautiful morning. Your side is the one that has the full ocean view.
I would say she's probably up first just because she can't stop thinking about her crew and where everyone is. So she's just kind of watching the window and watching the skyline just to see if, maybe she doesn't know that anyone's left on the Raven's Maw, but she's just kind of watching to make sure that no one did leave her.
Okay. Jarek gets up. He just walks over, kind of curious. Just kind of leans over the railing and looks at you. Did you not sleep well?
I slept okay. I was spending most of my time worried about my crew.
I'm sure they're fine.
I know. It's just, I don't think we've actually spent this much time apart from each other, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, I mean, with the exception of two of them, I mean, everybody's on this floor. I mean, there was the bubbles coming underneath the door still from Bonnie, and I can only assume that the sounds were not harmful, but more fun out of Marg and Akimbo's room.
True. But, I mean, there's also Nidak and Corum.
Well, if you want, I mean, we can go find them.
Let's find some food first, and then we'll go find them.
He just goes over and he starts putting on mostly his clothes that goes under his armor, but he doesn't put his armor on yet.
Disk is already putting on her clothes and armor.
Okay.
And I guess when she's done, she'll just kind of wait by the door.
Okay. He just looks like, oh, all right, fine. And he starts putting on his plates and stuff like that. Grabs his helmet. Let's go.
And I guess they'll walk down to like the eating area, which I guess Chuck or
I'm sorry, who?
Akimbo and Margani are at too.
I'm just picturing like a con when you guys come down to the lobby and someone's eating. You're like, hey, we'll join you.
It's like, oh, but the table's full, and maybe later.
Just read pull up a chair.
I'm sure we can put these tables together, right? All right. Since they're on the other side, you do not see them. Well, the two of you don't see them right away. But you do get the gentleman that comes over by you. Good morning. Breakfast?
Yes, please.
In, outside?
We'll do inside.
Lovely. And he just immediately opens up, starts letting you through. At this point, you do see Marg and Akimbo over in the outside portion as you're like walking close to them, but not enough to like be next to them. And he just immediately gestures to the table. Does this look lovely to you?
This is, and she'll just kind of look at Jarek. This is acceptable.
Are you trying to hint to him anything?
No, she's just like thinking like, oh yes, like of course the table for eating. It's a table that we used to eat at. We can eat at this one. It's a table.
He has another person pull the chairs, both of you. You both sit down. He immediately pours some champagne and some roasted local veggies.
Did you say they're next to us or near us?
Near you, so they're like 4 tables away.
Oh,
But we don't see them,
I'm making
right?
eye contact with you. I'm making eye contact.
I mean-
seeing who catches my eye.
I would assume that you guys see each other roughly about the same time.
I'm gonna maintain eye contact, and I'm gonna give her a little nod.
I mean, it does stand out that 2 Mandalorians still in their armor are getting some breakfast in a very luxurious place.
I'm gonna eat my food. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Let me eat my food in peace.
I'm holding my champagne glass and I look at Fisk, then Jarek, then back to Fisk, and I just give her a little cheers and go back to eating. Get your phone.
Sorry. So you were saying?
At this point, food is served between you guys. There's not really like a list of options. They just kind of got like a mixed platter that kind of comes out. You got some, what do they call it? Kadoo ribs, and some fritters that are put on along with different kind of salads and stuff like that.
All right, we're fucking up those ribs, whatever they are. That's what we're going for.
I literally have to look up what kind of foods you can get in fucking Naboo. Apparently, there is such thing as Naboo fritters and Naboo smoked ribs. Okay. Is there anything that anybody wants to do during the breakfast portion of the day?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. You start seeing other people get bills, but by the time like you guys are eating your food, no one delivers you a bill, as you can assume that's already been paid by the house.
Cool. I'll get up and walk to Morgani and Akimbo's table.
Okay. Jarek follows.
Morning.
Well, good morning, you two. I'm guessing you had a good night.
We did. Did you also have a good night?
I'll look at Akibo, look back. Yeah. Are you gonna say good morning?
Fuck.
You act like you haven't eaten in like 20 years.
I eat MRE on the regular. This is a good meal.
Well, do you know where everyone else
Have you
is right
tried the
now?
Mojo Bones?
Shut up about the mojo. Anytime Chuck sees ribs, he calls them mojo bones.
What you got?
Who's mojo?
Get it.
That's what
They're from,
Rainforest Cafe calls
Rainforest
mojo
Cafe.
bones.
They
Or
call
calls
them
ribs.
ribs. They call their ribs Mojo Bones. Fucking hilarious.
Rainforest
funniest
Cafe?
Yeah, he thinks it's the funniest shit in the world, so he just calls all ribs mojo bones.
That's what I call mine. I'm just saying.
Mojo bones. Oh my god. Yeah, the mojo.
Jarek's just gonna whisper over to This. It's like, if you want to talk to your friends, if you want, I can go see if I can find Nidek and Corum.
Well, we have comms, hun. It's okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go find them, and I'll reach out to you if we find them first.
He just puts on his helmet, starts walking off.
Oh,
He does know that we can just call them, right?
I think he does. I'd like to think that he does. But
Is he just
I
awkward?
think it's just Mandalorian. I think it's just the sect that he grew up in. So
Look
Bonnie,
at
I
Akimbo
think,
devouring some mojo bones. Looks back and is like, I think I understand.
So I think Bonnie treated herself to a spa day. And so I'm not quite sure when she. Oh, and there was clouds of like death sticks smell. So I don't know if she's gonna get up before sundown. So we might need to go check on her eventually, or we can also try to find where Coram and Nidak got off to.
Between Akimbo, Marg, and Thisk, what's your passive perception?
My passive
Nine-
perception.
19.
19.
I got a 15.
15.
I have 24.
In passive perception?
Yeah.
What the hell?
What the? Is that even possible?
I
think
don't
so.
know.
I don't know. I don't question shit anymore.
What the fuck it says?
It's probably because of armor upgrade you guys got. You all over here like a little bit of disturbance with some of the staff that's not part of like the breakfast, like still the staff of the front desk. And like there's kind of like a little sporadic moving that's kind of like, first off, you notice it because there's like a line of people trying to check in and they're being asked to wait because they're trying to take care of an emergency. Well, what are we supposed to do? There's now damage in the floor. I mean, did you check on her?
Oh, no.
She's not answering. Do you want us just to bust in? Well, no, we can't. It's if we're supposed to let them have their privacy. I guess we can charge her for it. There's also some kind of like weird smell that people are talking about. I don't know.
Oh my.
Oh.
I guess just lock up the room beneath it. Just put some blankets down and just hopefully she turns off the water eventually.
So, how much does your new dancer employer like you? Because this might be the end of your relationship.
You think that was Bonnie?
So, about that spa day that I mentioned, and the clouds of death sticks that I could smell from several floors down, yes, that was her. And she might have also tried to create a new underwater village by flooding the whole floor. So,
Mark's just immediately springing to her feet and puts like the napkin on her plate. And it's just like, finish your mojo bones. I'll be back. And she just...
I just imagine like
storms off.
like an old 90s Snoop Dogg video where like he rolls down like the windows, it's just like smoke coming out kind of like that. You guys are just gonna open up the door. It's just a cloud of shit.
Hey, that's been the bellhop's situation every time he's delivered room service. He's gotten a contact high every single
Between
time.
the
door
smoke
open.
and the steam from the hot water, it's probably just terrible every time you open up the fucking door.
Mark is gonna leave, go to the front desk, and be like, "What room number is this?"
It's none of your concern, madam. We got it all taken care of. Thank you.
I think I know exactly who it is. I'm just asking what room number so I can drag them out by their ear.
Oh, okay. That'd be lovely.
the antenna.
503.
Thank you. I'll handle this. And
They immediately give you a card key that actually they give
you.
you a spare card key, like the actual like emergency card key to actually get inside.
They're like, please help. Mark's on a mission now.
Okay. We're gonna pause on you.
I'm gonna
then.
follow her.
I'm gonna hope that Bonnie comes back in the next couple minutes so we can do the other side of that. So we're gonna pause on you guys. We're gonna switch back over to. We're gonna switch actually over.
Just let Akimbo to go eat some ribs for breakfast.
Akimbo's just like, I'm gonna take. I'm not getting charged those, right? More ribs. More ribs.
For me, they laughed. You weren't gonna eat that, were you?
It is an all you can eat, all you can eat rib fest over at Akimbo's table. Just a pile of.
My man. Get that meat. Get that meat, Akimbo.
So at this point, it's not too far for Jarek to find the ship. You guys do hear like a knock on the on the landing bay doors. You just kind of hear like, "You guys awake in there? I'm just checking it up on you."
I'll hit the button to like lower the thing, and I'm just standing at the top, still eating my cereal. I'm like, where is everybody?
They're
They're
actually
over.
behind him.
He just steps on the
Shirtless.
platform. He's like, they're back over at the eatery. They're apparently taking care of some kind of. Well, they're eating some food right now. Thisk was a little concerned. She didn't know where you guys were. I'm just being the.
Why didn't they
middleman
calm
here.
us?
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't calm you. I mean, she was really
I mean,
concerned
I was
that
gonna
she
give
couldn't
him a-
find you. So,
I guess I was gonna give you guys like another like 15 minutes, and I was gonna radio everybody.
well, I guess that's the easier way. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
All right. I mean, if you want to stay, I'm gonna tell everybody to come this way anyway.
Okay. He just immediately just comes up, takes off his helmet, places it on one of the tables, and he just immediately sits down and relaxes a little bit.
Nidak
Okay.
is making the biggest stink eye at him the entire time, every moment of the interaction since he showed up.
He's gonna notice this. He's gonna like kind of like the Corn's like, did I do something to piss him off?
No, he gets angry at a lot of people.
Oh, okay. Just as long as it's just not just me.
Yeah, no, not that I know of. I mean, you probably did something that he's disgruntled about, but what? I don't know.
The loudest crunching in the world. It's like eating
He
fucking.
probably won't hurt you.
What'd you say, Nadek?
I said he probably won't hurt you. Crunch, crunch.
All right.
Probably. I don't know. I'll be like, hey, I don't know if you want or not. There's a shower in Thick's room if you need it or anything.
Oh, Captain, allow me to show him the way.
I'm sure he knows where the room's at.
Maybe one, but maybe
What-
he doesn't have. Maybe he didn't get the full tour.
I'm okay. Thank you, Nadek. I appreciate it. I don't need the full. I mean, I've seen most of the ship. I've seen the drug den in the back. I've seen the.
Hey, I'll be like, hey, Jared, just honestly, just let the Zabrak win. Just
I'd love to see the ship, Nadek. Would you? Yeah, show me around. It'd be
No,
lovely.
no, you need a shower. You do have a unique odor about you that I'm sure some find intoxicating. But allow me to show you the shower where you can clean up, and I will.
I'm gonna have him make an insight check
roll-
on you. I'm gonna have him make an insight check on you, Nadek.
Okay.
just watching
Can I
this.
roll against it?
Let me pull. I gotta pull up the sheet for this.
I will wink at Corum.
Are you trying
Like,
to hide your emotions, or are you trying to make them very like known?
This point, I'm trying to hide them.
Okay, so I need you to give me a deception check, please.
Good at those. Oh, wicked bad. 5.
Okay.
Weak.
He got a 10. What does he see? What does he get from you by listening to you? What is he registering off of this?
Stink like sex in here.
I smell sex and candy. Anyway, that as much at the beginning that I had the same interaction with Fisk, Fisk has become part of the mall, and I'm kind of putting that like, Joe, as you would know, hey, buddy, I'm trying to be welcoming, but also underlying is hostility if you make the wrong decisions.
It's
Okay.
Big Brother energy. If you hurt her, I'll hurt you.
Gotcha. Okay.
You break your heart, I break all your limbs.
Okay. He's just gonna follow you as you start walking around, and he's not gonna really change his pace or his tone. But he's just gonna follow around, playing around the tour that he's technically already got, but yeah, he's gonna follow you around.
It will show him to an area where he can clean up and maybe relax for a moment, open the door, and like give a little bow. And if he moves through, as he moves through, I will grab him on the shoulder. You share the same armor. You supposedly share the same ways. Admirable. I have always had a respect for the Mandalorians. And he'll grip his shoulder. But if you hurt a Mandalorian, one of the Mandalorians of the mall, your helmet won't protect you. Have a good shower. Walk away.
Okay. He just kind of like stands in like the doorway. He just kind of looks around. Doesn't bother taking a shower, puts his helmet back on, just starts walking back.
I don't know that he didn't take a shower, so I'm in the cockpit right now and I'm turning off the hot water to this shower. I'm just like
just walks over to the pit of cock after doing that. So your Jedi buddy is quite a sort. He just sits down.
yeah. Yeah, he's a bit much, but he means well. So what did you guys find out from the club? Anything?
I mean, not much. I mean, we were just there to pretty much relax, but I know that Thisk and I have a meeting over in Theed. So,
yeah, I mean, I gotta head towards Theed too. What do you guys have a meeting for?
we have to head over to the Royal Palace.
Okay, that sounds pretty official.
Shaking hands, kissing Nabooian babies, I guess. I don't know.
Are you royalty or something, man?
No, we just got to speak to the Queen. She's a supporter of the Mandalorian cause here, and it doesn't hurt for me to bring a female Mandalorian along with me.
Okay. And what? Just verifying here. What's the Mandalorian cause here?
You want the whole story?
I mean, if it's a long thing, I would maybe wait till everybody's here so we can all hear what's going on.
Well, then that's probably more preferable. I mean, long story short, there's a sort of a possible civil war between Mandalorians here, and she's on the side of the, well, side I'm on.
So Thisk is getting involved in a Mandalorian civil war now?
She's offering to help.
So who's against who then?
Do you want the whole story then, or you want to wait till the rest of the team?
Give me the shorthand version.
Shorthand version. Mandalorians here are trying to go back to Mandalore. Mandalorians here are trying to run the Empire. I'm part of the one that's trying to go back to Mandalore.
Got it. So still kind of along the lines of dealing with this Empire Mandalorian BS.
Yeah, so the group that I'm part of is trying to stop this whole Mandalorians running the Empire thing and going back to the ways that we're supposed to be doing, but we have a ruler here that has claimed a certain sort of power, and he has too many followers for us to just kind of come in there and say our piece.
So is the root cause of this Mandalorian Empire stuff like come back to here then? Like if we stop it here, does it stop it everywhere?
I mean, it depends on how we would stop it. I mean,
with a blaster probably?
I mean, if you're planning to kill him, that's probably the easiest and more complicated way at the same time.
I just assumed that was your guys' plan.
I mean, we're going more diplomatic, but I mean, assassination works too.
That's aggressive negotiations.
Okay. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I think the only problem that we have is currently we do not have enough Mandalorians that are aware of our cause yet to find this completely successful. Many of us believe that we don't want to go in for the kill shot until we at least have half the Mandalorians on our side. Otherwise, it creates more of an internal struggle, and we're trying to avoid it getting any worse. So we have a couple clans that are part of this. Some clans aren't fully invested. It's not too many people know about it. We've been keeping it away from the king and his royal guard, but the Queen of Naboo is aware, and she's supporting our cause. And she's more susceptible to having female Mandalorians talking to her, or ones that seem less rough and tumble talking to her.
Sure. Why not? All right. Well, yeah, you guys, I guess, keep us in the loop on that, but we'll discuss that, I guess, when everybody gets back. But speaking of, hang on, and I'm gonna bring up comms because it's probably been about an hour.
Okay. We're gonna quick take a break. I'm really hoping Bonnie comes back in the next 10 minutes so we don't fuck with time. So we're gonna take a 10-minute break. We're gonna hope that Bonnie gets back in the next 10 minutes so we can kind of do this correctly. So we'll be right back in 10. And we're back.
So hard.
All right. We do not have Bonnie here, but we'll figure out something.
She slept through her alarm. That girl.
That there girl.
That darn. Well, under the
Oh,
rain
that Bonnie.
of all the distant clouds,
We'll pray for her.
It's
We'll pray
so
for her.
hard to wake up. And that's probably how it's going down, probably.
Well, I got something. So, all right. So you guys start going. Well, Marg, you're just by yourself, right?
No, this came with me, right?
Oh, yeah, I was with her.
All right. So you guys go to the 5th floor. You do see the room, which is right across from the room you guys had. There's still wetness on the underneath the door itself, and there's still a little bit of steam coming underneath it.
This is slightly less water damage than I remember last time. I can see why they're a little panicked.
Less water damage or more water damage?
More water damage. That's what I meant. Sorry, it's still early morning.
Oh, I'm just gonna start banging on the door.
Okay.
Bonnie?
Bang on the door. You don't hear anything.
Bang on it again and be like, I will kick this door down.
You just start hearing a sound of something hitting. You just hear and you hear some circuits kind of firing.
I'm gonna bang one more time. Last chance before we kick this door down.
Okay, you keep hearing a
Bonnie, she's serious.
and you kind of keep hearing a little bit of a short circuit somewhere.
All right, and I back up. Fist, kick the door down.
Jill can kick the door down.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a strength or athletics check.
Thought you had a key.
Yes, you do.
Oh shit, I do it.
We're kicking this door down anyway. This door is coming down. That was a 20.
Thank you, Akimbo.
Excuse me, Akimbo. Why you got a room?
I imagine she goes to kick kick the door and Mark goes, oh wait, I have a key.
And then you immediately just fall into the room.
Oh.
All right. So as you fall into this damp carpeted floor, and you can kind of see where some of the bed's kind of hanging into the next floor, some of the floor is actually soaking in and busted through the floor and hit the ceiling of the previous floor. You can still see water is running all over the place. It's hard to tell. Well, give me an investigation check on the room.
the fuck is with this dice and
What is
nines?
what are the odds? It's another nat 20.
It's
And
13.
pl-
I'm glad you're
22.
having a good time.
As you guys are looking in, you do not see her anywhere. You're looking around, you're trying to find her. You can actually see the place is a mess outside of just what the floor did. You eventually see what the thud is, and you actually see Gerb is partially malfunctioning. He's constantly running into a wall, but you do not see her anywhere.
Hey, Gub.
Just keeps
What,
running
what
into
are
a
you
wall.
doing
He
over
is
here?
short-circuited.
It's music, bro.
Do we shoot him?
I got you.
Gub, no! Are you okay?
He is now the enemy.
Gub, you were supposed to
Order
destroy the
66,
ship.
Gerb is the
join them.
villain.
Bring balance to the force. Not leave it in darkness.
Only a droid deals in absolutes.
I
He
will
really
do
just
what I
draws
must.
just all of a sudden Gerb just draws a lightsaber.
Goes full Jenner and Reva style, just eight of them.
Yeah, just like draws it out everywhere.
My
Swiss
collection.
Army knife, all the lightsabers.
Hold on, chat needs context because we can't play Star Wars music on Twitch.
Oh.
Fucking Joe's playing Anakin's betrayal right
Yeah,
now.
I played the Order 66 theme essentially. Yeah,
Cinematic.
I played. Was it the Anakin's betrayal? Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
Oh god.
Yeah.
Gerb is not
was
responding.
the big
Eventually,
bad, guys.
as you like interact with Gerb kind of like finally just shuts down and just like drops like a weighted item just on the ground. It just shuts down.
I'm gonna pick him up.
This is what Bonnie gets for not showing up. I'm gonna ruin her story.
I'm just gonna hold him as this music is crescendoing.
What up, Gerb?
You
All right,
actually
well-
see a couple things in the room itself, as this room is mostly just one huge suite. Even the big huge whirlpool bathtub is kind of like in the living room portion because it's all just one huge suite. You can see there's some glass shattered. You can see the bed's all messed up even before it fell in. And you can see that there is some laser blast markings across the room.
Can I see if those came from a blaster rifle or from Gerb? Like, is there a way I could tell?
You got a natural 20, right?
Investigation, yeah.
Okay. You would be able to tell that everything that's on the so all the stuff that's malfunctioned on Gerb was most likely done by blaster. About half the ones on the walls are done by blasters. There is ones that looks like they're specifically pistols that Gerb uses, and one of them looks like one of the shots from Bonnie's bow, from her crossbow.
Bonnie, and I'm gonna start panic searching the room.
So, this blaster fire, it looks like it might have come from Bonnie. Some of it, at least. I assume.
Well, what do you mean? Some of it? All of it? Was there a
Well,
fight?
I'd say you can
Can I
tell that
tell?
you can tell that there was a fight in here, but with the amount of different kind of blaster shots, there was more than just one assailant that was in the room with Bonnie and Gerb.
There was more than one attacker, at least.
I'm gonna comms everybody, including those on the Raven's Maw. We have a situation in Bonnie's hotel room. She's nowhere to be found, and there are blaster marks everywhere. It is room 503. I would hurry your asses up here.
And I'd say, Corum, this is right when you probably would have tried to contact them.
What the fuck happened?
We
You
don't
think I know?
know.
We'll be there shortly. We've got Jarek here. I'll let him know.
Akimbo,
will-
put down those mojo bones. This is an emergency.
As soon as I heard you, I already left.
Not even wash up his hands. You just see like rib meat just like flying off of him as he goes.
Rubbing it as he walks.
Still chewing on one as it goes. Like, I can eat and run. All right. If everybody starts heading to the room, it only takes you guys like about 5 minutes from the Raven's Maw to get to this place while running. You immediately run up. Most of the trapped steam and destic odor has left the room with the door open. So now it is just as everybody else arrives, it is an open room that is partially collapsed into to the lower floor and with blaster residue on the walls, along with the malfunctioned gerb that this is currently like holding.
Was there like an explosion? What the hell happened in here?
From what I can tell, it looks as though there were more than at least one attacker, and Bonnie tried to fight back. I found Gub. He was short-circuiting, and then he powered down. That's why I have him. And she'll show Corum.
Joe, can I take Gerb and see if I can't like try to like rig him back together a little bit, try to fix him?
Sure, yeah, you can give me a tech check.
All right. Okay. Let's go. Shit. Run away. 12. Okay, that was a 12 plus 11, so 23.
22. You can't do it perfectly, but you can at least like do some quick on the fly stuff to at least kind of like duct tape him back together of sorts and kind of throw him. He can at least turn back on. He can at least control his motor functions, but kind of like controlling horizontally, vertically is a little bit off for him, but he's able to turn himself back on. His binary speak is a little off. And since I pretty much assume that you all speak binary, even understanding him is a little bit messed up. It's like he's speaking backwards and a little bit up and down. So he eventually shows you kind of like what he saw before he got malfunctioned.
I was like, can I like plug my data pad into him to see if I can't get like a recording of what happened?
You see immediately like it starts off kind of funny. He's got like a little like waiter's tray on him. And he goes to the door, and you can kind of see the repeat process. At this time, he opens the door, and you see someone bust in with what looks like kind of like a sword-styled kind of gun. Immediately shoots him a couple times as it immediately freaks out Bonnie. She starts to react, and you see them all surround her. It doesn't seem like you can get any audio out of it, but it looks like they're trying to look for something. And she immediately starts fighting back, and then they grabbed her and they ran.
What do they look like?
They're Zygerians.
Bitches. Okay. Do they look like the ones that I talked to?
No, but they have the similar armor. They do not look like the people that you met, but these have similar armor. They have different weapons, though. So the ones that you saw, with the exception of the leader, the ones you saw had each a whip on their side and essentially like a heavy blaster pistol. These ones do not have whips, but they have the standard Zygerian rifle blasters.
Okay. I obviously show everybody.
Well, who the hell are they?
Can I insight check Corum? Do I see that he kind of looks like he knows what he's looking at here?
Sure.
Or at least might recognize it? That is a 20, but unnatural.
Okay. I'd say you can tell that he is currently pissed off by it, but you can't necessarily tell if it actually means anything personal to him. It's just you can tell that it pisses him off just as anybody else.
Probably a little bit more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
Do you know these people, Corum?
Maybe. I don't know. Something I was going to talk to you guys about here when you came back to the ship. I don't know why they would come after Bonnie.
Who would come after Bonnie? Why?
Well, these Zygerians are wearing the same armor that are the ones for Lady Amel. And if Marg, if you remember correctly, that's the one that you got the contract from, or that was the bounty on me.
And so you think that they took Bonnie, what?
I don't know why they took Bonnie, but I know they're on the planet. They don't know I'm here that I know of.
Well, I feel like they know you're here because they got Bonnie.
Well, I literally talked to them and they didn't know it was me, so I don't know.
You sure about that?
Fairly confident.
What do you mean you talked to them? Where
Well, I
were
was-
you?
Well, again, I was waiting to do this back at the mall, so I think it can wait.
You think it can wait? A gesture to,
My
like,
business? Yes.
funnel
Bonnie, that's
over?
another story. We need to figure
well,
out
if
these
your business
Zygerians.
is Bonnie's business. I feel like that this is time is of the essence.
Well, again, we're not going anywhere. I don't know if they're even around here at this point. We'd have to go somewhere else to maybe find her.
I'm gonna
We have to go
start
back over
searching
to Nin or Ninin. At least that's where they were held up.
Can I start searching the room for clues?
Sure.
For
Go ahead and
anything
give me. If you want to search, like you actually want to go through, you can give me either investigation check or a perception check.
Yeah, can I do the same?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll do perception for 25.
Okay.
I will do a perception for 25.
Hey.
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 Together, you guys are able to find a few things. First off, you find her data pad and her communicator. They were hiding like underneath the actual tub that she was laying in. It looks like the communicator's been on this whole time. And data pad looks busted. The abscess of any of your other equipment is now missing. There's none of her bags, there's none of her drugs, nothing. It is all gone. There's just the communicator and the data pad.
I bring the communicator and the data pad out, and I hand them to Corum to see if he can do any tracing on it, I guess.
Is there anything I can do with it or no?
It's been recording this whole time. I mean, like, if you want to give me a tech check on it, just to see if, like, there's anything useful with it, you can, but it's not hacking, just see kind of, like, if there's anything useful you can do with it.
That's a 19.
19. You stop the recording, you kind of, like, go back to what it got. It's, whether it was intentional or accidental, it sounds like it was turned on mid-battle. And you can hear blaster fire going on. You can hear yelling for Gerb Gerb. And at the you do hear like a couple males speaking when the blaster fire goes down, as you just hear like a gun kind of pull back. You've been stepping on our territory. We know the deal you made. Take us to your product now.
Can I tell how long ago that was in the recording?
Let me just ponder in my head. I'd say this
Like a
would have,
timestamp?
I'd say like 3 hours ago.
And nobody showed up at the mall?
No.
How did they know which room she was in?
You guys were assigned rooms before you guys got there.
Did we know who to go ask about it?
Front desk.
I'm gonna go to the front desk.
I will follow directly.
You guys head down to the front desk with the immediate, like, there's immediate vibe that comes off of you guys that immediately shows kind of like that kind of brings down the environment in the breakfast area. But immediately the front desk person, were you able to get her out?
She's gone.
Oh, good. She's not in the room anymore. We'll get everything fixed then.
No, she was taken by Zargarians.
I'm sorry, we didn't know anything about that. Do you
I want to know how they knew which room she was in.
Well, you were just given assigned rooms for you. It's not really secret.
But how did they know?
I mean, anybody between anyone from the staff here or anybody that was from the madam staff who called us, any of them could have given out the information. It's not super secretive.
You have surveillance of the front desk and lobby?
He just immediately just kind of like presses a few buttons, kind of like turns the monitor towards you, and he kind of goes through certain like things. Do you tell him what time this happens?
What time did it?
It was like 3.5 hours prior they would have came through.
Okay. 3.5 hours before.
You don't see anything of how they got in through the front door, but you see them like randomly appear on the 5th floor 3 hours ago. And they didn't bother even like scanning the door. They just immediately blasted it open. But there's no surveillance in the rooms. About 15 minutes later, you do see them carrying her out unconscious back the way they came.
What do you think, Corum?
I'll ask the front desk guy. I'm like, where is that door and where does it go?
That's services. We don't have any security in services, so he just immediately like just goes over to another person, just hold the front, and then he like takes the security key and he just has you follow him over to like where the elevator is that leads you over to services. As he takes you back into like employee area, takes you up a couple levels, and he takes you to like this big, huge atrium kind of storage room, very warehouse style, that kind of like connects the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor together. And it's kind of like where they store any of like their speeders or, like they have one like essentially kind of like a luxurious party ship that's a little bit bigger than the Maw. And he just kind of gestures to you to feel free to look around.
Investigation check.
Yep.
Same, I'll start looking.
Okay.
Get up. Or trio.
Only got 8.
Okay.
22.
11.
Corum, you're able to see that there is... So you know, Corum, that there's a few things that Zygerians have that they kind of keep close to the chest. Zygerians have their own sort of tech that is kind of exclusive to them, and they refuse to share it to like let other people's replicate. One of them is the style whips they use. Another one's a certain kind of blasters they make, along with the certain way that they actually ride their actual steeds. But the last thing that they do is they have a certain kind of tech that allows them to actually sort of phase through very, very thin walls. Like if they activate a certain kind of doorway on a wall, they can literally walk through it. And it looks like there's a spot like on the far wall where it looks like there's still like a few pieces that they left behind that they quickly maybe got broken. That looks like kind of like it's like they got to put like almost like activating like a stretch charge of like a C4 thing. They got to put like 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, 1 in the center. It's kind of like that. And then it activates like a temporary time where you can walk through it. And it looks like they did it that way.
Yeah, I'll just point it out. I'll be like, these fuckers have some tech that lets them get through thin walls. Looks like they probably came through here.
Good thing I studied some Nigerian shit before this so I can pull it out on the fly!
My
Hell
guess
yeah.
is they had a shuttle or something waiting outside here. Well, my guess, Mark, did you guys make some deal with that lady at the club? Or did one of you guys make a deal with that lady at the club for the death sticks?
Point of order question. Did we all go down and go investigate, or did some of us stay in the room?
I think really it was just... I think it was Akimbo, Nidak, and Corum that went down.
Oh,
This,
okay.
are you still in the room with me?
Good.
I think, yeah.
I mean, you guys can be on communicators together. I mean, that makes sense. But
Well,
Yeah,
I'll ask that to Akimbo. I'll be like, do you know if they made a deal or something for these death sticks?
No, I wasn't there for that. No. If anything, they did it before I got there.
Nidak, do you know anything about it?
Nothing, but what does it matter? They took one of ours, so we need to put all of them in the grave.
It matters because we need to know who let this information out, because that's who we need to go talk to figure out where they took Bonnie.
Talk. Sure.
Aggressive negotiations. Marg, Fisk, come in. Over comms.
So I hear you. I think this might be my fault. I helped them arrange a deal. I forgot her name. Jarek, you know the name. Between this Twi'lek friend of yours.
do you mean Mala?
Yes, Mala, that's her. Mala, that's all I know is that she agreed to some deal with Mala. Margani was there, and so was Bonnie.
Jarek's gonna immediately look alarmed as you guys start putting this together. He's gonna put on his helmet and he's gonna immediately run out over the balcony and immediately drop down. He's gonna start running over to the actual Club Deja.
I'm gonna follow him. Oh, is he nearby or? No,
I mean-
wait. He's
Yeah, he's by you. Yeah, he didn't go with them.
yeah. All right. So I'm seeing him run off. Then
Okay.
They're like running noises. I'm like, what is going on?
I'm running after him.
He
Jared,
jetpacked
running
off
after
the
Philly.
balcony. Are you gonna jetpack off the balcony?
Yes, because that's what you do. If your friends jump off a cliff, you jump off a cliff too.
That's right. That's right.
I just want a point of order. Mark just watches both of them jump off a balcony, and fucking start their jetpacks, and she's standing there in a party fit from 24 hours ago, and it's just like, well, fuck me, I guess.
It's Marga had such a high, and now it's such a low. It's just,
Hey, she got a decent wiener
Standing there in a
between,
trash
so-
hotel room.
it literally went from a natural
Fucking
20 to a
room.
natural 1. Like it's just it's not good. Immediately, yeah, we're gonna do this because I want to make sure that I'm not manipulating this the whole way through. So I'm gonna make a quick cheat sheet on the fly. 5, 10, 15.
Corm's just like, Fisk, what do you mean he went? What are you talking about?
I'm talking. He flew out the fucking window, and I'm following him. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, I created a
Jarek?
quick value.
Yes, Jarek. Who else?
I'm gonna go around.
Follow him. Tell us where you go. We'll find you.
I'm working on it.
Fucking weird.
There is
Fine.
exactly 5 of you. I created this in a system of 5. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to go on to each one of you. I'm going to have you roll a die in the order I'm going to call you out in. No modifiers. You're just going to roll it. So we're going to start with Corum. Natural, just roll a 20. Give me the value.
That is a 14.
Okay. Nadak.
20.
Okay. Thisk.
15.
Okay. Mark.
3.
Okay. And Akimbo.
7.
Shit. Okay.
I should say a good personality, 20.
Okay. With the quick system I made,
I don't like the.
you
Whispering
guys
fuck.
immediately start running, and as soon as Jarek immediately tries to open up the doors, the whole place explodes.
What?
As immediately you guys get thrown backwards. As this happens, he immediately throws off his helmet, looks around as you guys start to see that there's a few occupants inside that died, and you do see some armor of Mandalorians inside.
Do we take any damage from this?
No, it would have just pushed you back. It would have exploded before you guys got there, just enough to kind of push you
I
back.
would say we
and tuck you
probably
in.
the rest of us catch up now
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
were a ways behind.
Yeah, that was my quick system. All right. He starts going through the rubble, crazed, and he starts finding armor of the other Mandalorians that were there, that were part of the rebellion that he started, or not started, that was part of.
Risk to everyone. You all need to get down here.
I'll be there in a second. I'd like to go to the Raven's Paw and put on my actual uniform so I don't get
Okay.
full of blaster holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will take Gerb with me, and as I enter the ship with Gerb, I'm just like, Aurora, are you here?
She responds, yeah. What's going on?
I need your help. There's been something. Bonnie's been taken. Gerb's all kinds of fucked up. Can you work on him while we try to find her?
She immediately kind of lifts up a spot over pretty close to where the dining area is. Just put him down. I'll do what I can.
I'll set him on the dining table. And if anyone comes knocking, especially some Zygarians, let us know immediately.
All right.
Don't let them in.
The drug den's still here, right?
I mean, no one's come in since Corum and Nidak and Jarek left.
All right, just making sure. If anyone comes knocking, that's not us. Don't let them in. And if Bonnie comes, let us know too.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Roar. And I'll go and change and run yeet back out.
Okay.
It's the nicest she's been this whole campaign.
I know, right? Very
I was
agreeable.
going to say, as Marg is charging back in, Nidak's charging out at the same time, and thinking, all right, enemies trying to murder, time to kill. And he pauses as he's Fist kind of sifting through this aftermath and trying to dig out pieces of armor, and he will leap into action and do the same, specifically looking for helmets.
Okay. We're gonna focus on Marg as you're leaving the ship. As you leave the ship,
Oh, shit.
you can hear. Hang on, I'm just trying to think of this. Okay. You hear the lock-in mechanisms happen on the ship as Aurora makes sure the ship is fully locked down. As you leave out, you see that most of the operatives that work the actual, because the officials, the police actually work the actual landing bay. It looks like they're all being called in to investigate what happened with the explosion at Club Deja as they start running back the way you came from. And it looks like they got rifles in hand.
Would you, for accuracy purposes, would I know that there was an explosion? Would I have heard it before I got to the ship, or?
You would have heard the explosion, but maybe you don't know where it came from.
Okay, I'm just gonna start following them if I see it's the direction that
Okay.
we all just came from, or I came from.
It literally only takes you like 30 seconds, as Club Deja isn't too far off like the beaten path from the landing bay. You're able to see the major point where you kind of had your high moment in the previous day, now in a huge rubble. It partially collapsed on the buildings around it. You see the soldiers
Just like
running
my
there,
life.
immediately commanding any of the civilians to move out of the way and immediately move against the walls. We're going to go to the crowd that's over by Club Deja right now. The rest of you that are not shifting through rubble itself, if you were standing there looking around, you can see that officials that come from both exits, both directions from you. And they have their blasters already. You don't know if it meant for you or for somebody else, but it looks like they are heading to Club Deja with blasters at the ready.
Isk is digging through the rubble with Jarek, trying to see if she can find anybody stuck underneath.
Nyack is digging through the rubble because he sees how important it is to Fisk.
Mm-hmm.
And also because it triggers, like, it just triggers them.
Sure. For the people that are not going through it, you also see, and at this point, Mark, you do get close enough to see, you see that a lot of the crowd is kind of like watching the group that's the few people that are kind of going through the rubble and stuff like that. Eventually, like as like some of the soldiers come with the guns at the ready, immediately, I'll let you choose something, Mark. You immediately see that they're immediately going for an uninspired reason to immediately pull out their guns at the first people they see. And they immediately go at they're ready to, like, not shoot, but position to blame the people closest to the explosion as they immediately stand there. Do you do anything? You're behind them right now.
What does the military force here look like? They're just looking for someone to blame, pretty much?
They have no educated way to figure out on the fly who is the person who did this. And they're assuming that there is 2 Mandalorians and one person that looks like he could have, that looks more aggressive, Nyack being that person, and they're immediately looking at book's cover and thinking that maybe they blew this up and they're trying to find something inside. And they're not shooting, and they haven't said anything yet. They're just holding there right now.
Are they pointing they're holding their guns at my pals?
So imagine this. All right, here. Imagine the scene. Order 66. You are immediately, like, the troopers immediately run and they hold position. They hold their guns right there. We're paused at that scene right now.
Mm-hmm. But I'm for specification, they are looking at Jarek, Fisk, and Nyack.
Correct. Yes.
Among others.
Yeah.
Okay. Marg will step in front of a group of them with her hands up, and it's just like, we heard the explosion. We're looking for survivors. Will you help?
Give me a persuasion
I can roll
check.
persuasion too. Okay, thank God. Okay. 14 plus 12. That's a 26.
26. They immediately just look. They look at each other confused. They look around at the rest of the crowd. You do hear someone yell out a female voice. You don't recognize it. Immediately comes out. Immediately drop your fucking weapons as you immediately just see a female come out. I gotta pull up her description. You immediately see like a blonde-haired Zabrak, braids that kind of come down the front a little bit, with a little bit like a partial dread in the back, wearing what looks like yellows, oranges, blacks, and reds, very similar to the captain of the guards kind of outfit. Kind of comes up with a huge ceremonial like pike in her hand. She immediately goes and they immediately just drop their guns. She just comes for her by. She just looks at Thisk. She looks at Nudek. She looks at Jarek. She immediately just looks at Jarek as she recognizes him. We need to go now. As she immediately just starts gesturing to him to like get into her ship. Do you all follow?
I mean, if Jarek is going for it, I would.
Okay.
I'll follow Jared.
Okay.
I'm looking for Akimbo to make sure he wasn't gotted.
I don't even know where I'm at. Where am I?
I'm assuming you're with us.
Yeah, you're with them.
Okay.
If you guys get all aboard, you get on to the Captain's Guard's Royal Naboo cruiser. As it starts to fly off, you immediately see how big the explosion went. As you start to fly off, as we're going to actually end it there, so I can kind of do something with the story. So we'll stop it there.
Oh,
It was really well timed with the like end of like Dune.
Oh yeah, it really hit the Vader part at the end there. It was kind of nice. Yeah.
I was like,
Good
fuck,
boy,
it's so
I'm
early.
sorry.
And then I realized we started early. We would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So we would technically be ending in another half an hour anyway, so it's not too early.
That's fair. Yeah.
But we apologize. It was we're missing a player, so we're gonna end it a little bit early. And
We're missing a player, so we kidnap her.
pretty much. So
Don't miss a game, otherwise you get kidnapped.
pretty much.
Right?
Thank you everybody for watching. We'll have another session in 2 weeks. Do not forget that we are doing our dice raffle with Arcane and Miscellanea. If you want to win some dice, make sure you're following both accounts on Instagram, that you tag 3 friends in the comments, and that you share on your story too. And then we'll announce our winner
Point of
on the
order.
second.
2 weeks from today is Thanksgiving, so we may be playing, may not be playing.
Oh, we'll post on socials what the next game will be as we get closer.
Fair
Because
enough.
Thanksgiving is yeah, probably not. So we'll post as far as there. That's another reason to follow us on Instagram, so you know if you make any changes of dates. So
I mean, I'm free that night.
yeah, we'll see as we get closer. We always make posts the morning of or the day before of the schedule. So just
Special holiday episode.
there you go. There you
It's
go.
just the small things.
Everybody has to work together to save to save Bonnie. It's a happy Thanksgiving. There you go.
Can I have my character just be asleep the entire time? He got sleep cast on him from.
It's just wearing stretchy.
That's
sweatpants.
actually going to be Akimbo, because Akimbo had his Thanksgiving early with all his ribs. That was his Thanksgiving dinner. was a
Yeah,
pile
we're
of
bringing
ribs.
Mojo Bones to the Raven Small Thanksgiving.
Mojo Bones.
You think it's
Mojo
hard to start up a rebellion? You should try cooking.
Just
A
because you
rebellion?
change your hand,
A rebellion.
A rebellion.
Ah! All right.
The himbo.
With all that aside, thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you next time. Good night.